Yep, starting. I just need a quick drink. I always need a drink. Drinks are good. Yay. Hello everyone. Hello. I really gotta get used to not putting my mic right in front of my phone, because that messes up with the camera. Well, hello everyone. Hello. I don't know if anyone is here. Oh, hi Pedro, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Might have to wait a bit. I don't think, yeah, I'll wait a bit. But, hi Sledge, welcome. We'll start soon. So, I decided to readjust my gain settings. I don't know if it sounds better or worse. I don't know if I'll get rid of the random static. But, so I got like, let me move this. So I got like 3 different gains on the microphone right. So since it's coming out, my voice box PC. Now keep in mind I'm running an SM7B, which requires a lot of power. So obviously there's a gain from OBS. So that's its own gain. The voice changer also has its own gain. And then the preamp has its own gain. So I decided to switch up the gains while they should still be similar value. So hopefully the voice is better, or maybe it's worse. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too much quieter. Other than that, hopefully it is better. Because I do want it to be better. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Today we're gonna, yeah, it's a Computex stream. So we'll be looking at, a few bits from the, NVIDIA and the AMD keynote. And then, we're gonna look at a few stuff. Yes, we're gonna look at a few stuff. And then we're gonna look at some really, really cool computer builds that, I think a lot of you would like. Because there were a lot of cool things that were shown there. Yep. It's gonna be great. And then Wednesday, at least I intend for this to be Wednesday, I intend to release the next video. I hope it is better. Or I should say, I hope it does well. I think it'll do some kind of well, but if it doesn't do well, it would suck. Oh, hi, Daimao, right? Your name is not in English, but welcome. I had to recognize you through your icon. But welcome to this stream. I hope you're doing well. Should be a fun stream, I think. If it is not a fun stream, it would be not a fun stream. That would suck. But we will have a stream. I'm just waiting a little bit. But yeah. So yeah, for the video, I just need to do a quality check, and it should be good. On the off chance that, I do have to fix something major, then I'll delay it, maybe till next week, but I don't think I need to do that. I think. But we'll see. Yep. Yeah, apparently, last Saturday, the Saturday we just had, I wasn't expecting to beat Mario. Then. So, I don't know what to do now. Upcoming Saturday. I don't know what to do on the upcoming Saturday. But yes. I'll figure something out. I might end up taking a streaming break next month. Sometime next month. We'll see. But, for now, I think it's about time we get started, right? So, let me just set this up here. Gonna move this here. I think everything is good. Now I just need to move this here. Should be good. And let's start. So what is Computex? So if you're familiar with CES, it's kind of like a E3 for technology. Computex is I guess you can kind of say it's kind of like that, but in a lesser form, and it's more exclusive to computers and maybe software only. You might see a mix of other tech, but yeah. So companies like Nvidia, AMD, Intel may have their own directs, if you will, called keynotes, where they reveal some things. So basically, kind of think of it like E3, which isn't really much of a thing anymore. I think right now it's the best E3 we got was Summer Games Fest, and it definitely isn't as cool as E3 was at its peak. Then again, E3 wasn't doing E3 didn't seem that enjoyable. But yes. I don't know if I need to lower the volume of this one, but it should be alright. So we're gonna start with Nvidia's keynote. I'm not gonna look at the whole thing because, obviously it's gonna be AI, and all that stuff. But, but yeah. What we need to look at is the graphics card, right? And maybe a few other things. I didn't actually watch it yet, so. But they have a timestamps here. Hi, Sir Noble, welcome to the stream. We're about to watch some of Nvidia's keynote, not all of it. So, I believe the graphics card starts here. Right? Ah, it is loud. Let me lower that. Lower. Maybe 20 dB is good. Hopefully. 25 dB. I'll full screen this.
This is real-time computer graphics I'm standing in front of.
Oh, is it now?
This is not a video. This is computer graphics. It's generated by
But I'm watching a video right now.
This is a brand new GeForce 5060 RTX
Which
5060.
One?
And
there's 256. No. There's one 5060. That has 8 gigabytes. The 5060 Ti has 2 of them. An 8 gigabyte and 16 gigs. Now, based on the reception, based on the price of the 5060 Ti, the 16 gig seems to be okay, maybe. But the 8 gigabyte one is not. And to be honest, I don't think 8 gigabyte card should be 300. They should probably be less at this point. Cause I don't know how well 8 gigabyte cards are gonna end up holding up in the future.
This is from ASUS. My good friend Johnny's in the front row. And this is from
That's
MSI.
a laptop.
and we took this incredible GPU and we shrunk it in here. Does that make any sense?
So you took Asus's
See, this is incredible. And so this is a
MSI's
laptop with 5060 in it.
It's a little weird.
GeForce brought CUDA to the world.
I'm kidding.
Right now, what you're seeing is every single pixel is ray traced.
How many
How
of
is that
those
possible
frames
that we're able to simulate photon
are
and
real
deliver
back
this
there?
kind of frame rate at this resolution? Well, the reason for that is artificial intelligence. We are only rendering.
I think we understood
we're
that.
only rendering 1 out of 10 pixels. So every pixel that you see, only 1 out of 10 is actually computed. The other 9.
So basically, for those that don't know how I guess upscaling AI works, it takes your pixels and then it stretches them like an upscaler, but uses AI. Supposed to be better. Now, granted, this does look good.
AI guessed.
What if we see it up close?
Does that make any sense? And it's perfect.
Well,
it's completely perfect. It guessed it perfectly. Of course, the technology is called DLSS,
you sure?
neural rendering.
I have to get
a
closer
look.
look.
Many, many years to develop.
What if this shape is wrong?
It the moment we started working on AI, so
I don't know what it originally is supposed to look like.
The advance in computer graphics has been completely revolutionized by AI. GeForce brought AI to the world. Now AI came back.
How much did they say the 5060 was?
So really, really amazing.
I don't know. Did they say the price? I don't remember.
GeForce.
Is that card even out yet? I haven't even been paying attention.
You know, when you're CEO, you have many children. And GeForce brought us here. And now, all of our keynotes is 90% not GeForce.
It still feels like a patch job for the fact no one is optimizing Unreal Engine on low-end hardware.
GeForce,
yeah, I'm be honest with you. I think
RTX 50 series just had its most
UE5 is a
successful
bust.
launch ever. The fastest launch in our history. And PC gaming is
my
now
guess
30 years old. So
is
that tells you something
easier
about how
to build on
incredible
than
GeForce is.
UE4 for some reason.
Let's talk about libraries.
So all the devs are using it.
Everything starts with CUDA.
So who knows?
And by making CUDA
Could be wrong, though.
as performant as possible, as pervasive as possible, so
I
that
think
the install base
if devs are still using UE4 or another engine,
can find
the
a
game
CUDA
seems to be
GPU
good.
quite easily. The larger
From what
the
I
install
understand,
base, the more developers want to create libraries. The more libraries, more amazing things are done, better applications, more
what else do you got for us? That's it. That was all about the 5060. Let's see. 6G. Of course, 6G is going to be AI. It's going to be called, well, they'll probably be called AIG or something. What does any of this mean? What does this mean?
AI.
He said AI.
12 years ago, we started with perception. AI models that can
understand, think,
understand
act.
patterns, recognize speech, recognize images.
Okay.
That was the beginning. The last 5 years, we've been talking about generative AI. The ability for AI to not just understand, but to generate.
I think everyone has been.
And so it could generate from text to text. We use that all the time in ChatGPT. Text to images, text to video.
I actually never
video
used
to text,
ChatGPT itself.
Images to text. Almost anything,
Maybe I should try it one day.
Which is the really amazing thing about AI, that we've discovered a universal function approximator, a universal translator. It can translate from anything to anything else. If we can simply tokenize it, represent.
What's the other AI thing? Physical AI? Maybe that's more interesting. You gonna buffer or?
The next wave beyond that is physical AI. AI that understands the world.
Yeah, from what I understand, I guess that's what's going to be used in like moving robots and stuff.
That if I roll a ball and it goes under a car, depending on the speed of the ball, it probably went to the other side of the car. But
hopefully
the ball
it won't get ran over.
Object permanence. You might be able to reason that if there's a table in front of you and you have to go to the other side, the best way to do it is not to go right through it. the best
It
way is maybe
isn't?
go around it or underneath
Could
it.
have fooled me.
To be able to reason about these physical things is really essential to the next era of
Could
AI.
have jumped
We call
on the
that physical
table.
AI. And so in this particular case, you're seeing us simply prompt the AI, and it generates
There's this GPU. That's a
all
GPU
of
they're
that
gonna show, right?
so that we could build a
Something
very
that
large chip.
we'll never have.
And
Gamers at
NVLink
least.
and Blackwell, this generation, made it possible for us to
Grace
create these
Blackwell
incredible systems.
MVL72.
Here's one from Pegatron and QCT and Wistron and WeWin. This is from Foxconn and Gigabyte and ASUS. And you can see the front and the back
I guess
of it.
it's a die.
And its entire goal, is
What is
to
its
take
goal?
these Blackwell chips that are, you could see how big they are, and turn it into one massive chip. Now,
So, is that why we still have a Blackwell shortage? Is that why, Oh, hi, Jar. Welcome to the stream. You see, I guess they just see there's so many of these GPUs, we can't just sell them to gamers. So they gotta make stuff like this, I guess. Why did I hear Pegatron? And my brain thought of the worst possible image.
ability to do that, of course,
So,
was made possible by NVLink.
I'm sure you're aware of the current
But
state
it
of GPU
understates the
market.
complexity of the system architecture,
NVIDIA has its own
the rich
reasons why
software
it's
ecosystem
overpriced.
that connects it all together, the
Look at
entire
those.
ecosystem of 150
I guess there's
companies that came
GPUs in
together
there.
to build this.
I think.
This architecture and the entire ecosystem in technology, in software, in industry
It's sold out.
has been the work of 3 years. This is a massive industrial investment.
It sure is. Yeah, it says Pegatron here. What else? NVLink Fusion. This one? Let's see what this is.
Remember what I said.
What did you
Enterprise
say?
IT works on x86. It runs traditional software, such as hypervisors from VMware or IBM Red Hat or Nutanix. It runs a whole bunch of classical applications.
I use a
and we need to
VMware
have computers
sometimes.
that do the same thing while
It
adds
does what
this
it's
new
supposed to
capability.
do.
While it adds this new capability called Agent AI. And so let's take a look at that.
That's a lot of graphics cards that are probably sold out. Is it gonna be a Smash reveal? I guess those are the GPUs without the... Oh wait, no. I thought the coolers came off. I guess not.
Okay.
I don't know what I just looked at.
This is the brand new RTX Pro Enterprise
They did announce that.
and Omniverse server. This server can run
It's not
everything.
for gamers, it seems.
It has x86, of course. It can run all of the classical hypervisors. It runs Kubernetes in those hypervisors. So the way that your IT department wants to manage your network and how they want to manage your clusters and orchestrate work.
You can see the specs here. Are these each 800 gigabytes? It's a lot of VRAM.
Workload
Of course, they're
works
for
exactly
AI.
the same way. It has the ability to even stream Citrix and what other virtual desktops to your PC. Everything that runs in the world today should run here. Omniverse runs on here perfectly. But in addition to that,
not too interested in this, to be honest with you. Maybe we should move to AMD's keynote. Yeah, maybe they're better here. Oh look, they even have chapters here. So they announced FSR Redstone. Yeah, it's supposed to be for super resolution and stuff, or a
I'm super excited. We brought FSR 4
hopefully a
to the
better
latest
version, I
RD4
guess.
architecture. In the second half of this year, RD4 gamers can expect something big with FSR Redstone.
check it out. It's got neural radiance caching, machine learning ray regeneration, and more frame generation.
The machine learning
so I guess that means
advanced neural rendering techniques
maybe it'll be better.
super resolution, pushing performance and fidelity even further. Let's
doesn't
break it
look
down
as good as
step by step
DLSS.
to understand why Redstone will be a
So
game
maybe
changer for RDA4
it'll
users.
look a little better.
At its core, Redstone
I mean,
tackles
I
one
think
of the
it
graphics'
works
toughest
personally,
challenges: realistic light
but
behavior, how it
I
bounces,
don't know.
reflects, casts shadows, and scatters smoke or glass. Instead of brute force path tracing, FSR Redstone does it smartly.
Yeah, I don't know if
brings
anyone's going to
cinematic
be
realism in
forcing
a far more efficient,
path
accessible
tracing
way.
anytime
To
soon.
see how all of this comes together,
It's
let's
a
start
car.
with a scene that doesn't have any of these
Wow.
advanced FSR technologies applied to it. Let's first apply one of our techniques called neural radiance caching, or NRC, a layer of technology that reuses and refines lighting from nearby pixels and past frames. Powered by machine learning, NRC predicts how light moves through a scene in real time, boosting image quality, cutting noise, and improving performance. Next, we're introducing ray regeneration, a game-changing technology, and this is where things get really exciting. Trained on a clean output and incomplete renders, it filters noise in real time, delivering smooth, detailed image typically reserved for high-end hardware. The visual quality improvement is truly remarkable.
That's cool.
FSR then applies our previously demonstrated MLSR technology, boosting frames while preserving the photorealism achieved with NRC and ray regeneration. With image quality and performance optimized, the final step is deepening immersion. And we do that through frame generation. It predicts and inserts new frames for smoother motion and higher frame rates. And to keep gameplay sharp and responsive, we pair with our proven anti-lag technology. With FSR...
Yeah, actually, I should mention this. The thing with frame generation is, so with low-end hardware, if you activate frame generation and you're not already getting like 60, you might feel a latency issue. I'll explain that in my next tech video, which will be probably Wednesday. So if these tech companies are finding a way to make to lower the latency of frame generation, that would be better. That would be very good.
Redstone, we're bringing path trace fidelity
Just thought I should
all RDA4
bring that up.
users. Bring us closer to blurring the lines between the virtual and the real. I want to give you a glimpse of the full capability of FSR Redstone. Let's take a look.
That better not be music that the Mafia AA can you know, do its thing. Look at that, it's a car. It is so fast. It was fast, that's a different car, hold on. Oh wait, that was the scene. But yeah. I don't even remember what I just saw. But anyway, it's showing thing. Well, the city looks nice. Shouldn't there be like
How cool was that?
Oh. Well, it showed cars.
We're incredibly excited to bring
So I guess if you liked
Redstone
cars,
to
it was
all
cool.
RDA4 gamers later this year. But that's just the beginning. Starting June 5th, over 60 games will support FSR4, with plenty more coming later this year. But we're not
I don't know if it was rendered weird. Yeah, I don't know.
stopping there.
It didn't
the
look
response from the community has been incredible.
I wasn't impressed
so we're taking
personally.
things further. Today, I'm so
But
excited to introduce the
maybe
AMD
it'll be more
Radeon
impressive in...
RX.
Oh, there's a GPU. Maybe it'll be more impressive when we see it. So, nice PS2 game. Okay, so this is actually important. So, this is a 16GB model. The MSRP is $350, they say, USD. So, will you ever see at that price? I have no idea.
9060 XT, the fastest
Otherwise,
graphics
this
card
could actually
available
be a
under
really good
$350.
card. If it's better than the 1600 and more efficient,
1440p gaming,
it would be pretty dope.
16 gigabytes of VRAM and delivers 821 TOPS of AI compute to unlock the full potential of FSR Redstone. When it comes to performance, the 960 XT pulls ahead. It's 6% faster across 40 game titles without upscaling or frame generation. In games like Spider-Man 2 or Call of Duty Black Ops 6, that lead jumps over 20%.
Could have been more, I don't know.
And in ray trace titles like Hogwarts Legacy, the 9060 XT 16 gigabytes of VRAM gives an even bigger advantage. It also delivers 15% better performance per dollar than both the 8 gig and 6.
Oh, they're comparing it to the 8 gig. Oh, come on. You should compare it to the 16 gigabyte one. I mean, I know that you're probably competing it for the price, but still.
16 gig versions of the
Show some
5060
balls
Ti.
and compare to
We're
the 16 gig
for more
5060
gamers to
Ti.
experience the RD4 family starting on June 5th
Nvidia would quake
worldwide.
in their boots. Even if it isn't that much better,
let's talk about AI
its
PCs.
price would still be better.
AI is reshaping the future, but the PC remains
We're at the
foundation.
AI section, right?
It's where performance meets purpose. And
AI
where innovation
PCs.
hits your hands every single time you open the lid.
Maybe they'll
At
make
AMD,
AI
our
portion
process
less
to building
boring
great
than
devices
Nvidia.
starts by listening to what users want and how to interact with technology. We collaborate with developers to create software that empowers people with tools that make them more productive and creative. We then partner with our top OEM partners to design systems that reflect this vision. Sleek.
Alright, what do you got to show here?
AI PCs are revolutionizing how we work.
AI. Just
demo.
show it.
I have someone
there was a
here
demo
to
here,
help
right?
me. Let's call her live.
Radiologist agent. What do they
Hey,
do?
Chang, where are you? The show has started.
Is she AI?
Hi Jack，我在后台呢。
Probably not.
Now, Chang, are you really testing my Chinese live at Computex? Why don't we try using our new voice-to-voice speech translation AI model to help me? But first, can you show your iPhones? Everyone knows this is live and not a pre-recorded video.
Translation.
没问题，这是我的手机。
It's 11:16.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
This is my
What,
phone.
And Chang,
I don't know
can you
what's going
describe
on
the
here.
application you're currently using?
这是一个语音到语音的翻译工具。
It's a translation tool from voice to voice.
I see.
And Chang, are you ready to join me on stage? How are you feeling?
It's that stuff.
我准备好了，我也感觉非常紧张。
I'm ready. I feel very nervous
Well.
too.
Hey, Chang, why don't you come and join me on stage? We want to show
What?
you
She
a
was here
glimpse
this whole
of what's to
time?
come with AI models. Hundreds of millions of people in the
So,
world cannot read and write, but they can speak. And it's wonderful
They
to
should
see
make
how
the
AI will
latency
connect
of
the
that
world.
better,
And
if
it's not perfect
possible.
yet, but we're absolutely work to increase
It
accuracy
is cool.
and
It's
reduce
just,
latency. We can see the application of AI in real time. Hey, Chang, there you are.
That
Thank you
reminds
for
me
joining
that,
How you doing?
Hi Jack, I'm
VLC,
feeling good.
right?
Thank you for having me.
So what demo do you have for us here today?
There are a
Didn't-
lot of AI applications
it was
running
them
on
that
our
they
AI
showed a,
PCs. Today I'm going to show you an
Well, it was
AI
text
agent
translation, it
for
wasn't voice
radiologists.
translation.
So why did you choose a radiologist use case?
But did they
For
release that feature
radiologists
yet?
and healthcare in general,
So we don't
data
have to
needs
watch
to be
'em?
private. And it's really important to run AI
And
agents on your
subs
local machine
and
and in a
dubs.
private network.
Makes sense. So what problems do you think you could help radiologists solve?
First, there is an overall shortage of radiologists all time, and for radiologists, they have
Probably.
much work to do every day,
Oh,
including
we can read what they are. Radiologists. Radiologists are medical doctors who specialize in diagnosing and treating diseases and injuries using medical imaging techniques. Yeah, this is cool. So yeah, it's like X-rays, CT scans, MRI scans, all that stuff. If you don't know any of those are, basically, X-ray is, you know what an X-ray is. Now, is it a CT scan or an MRI scan? It was one of them. They put you on a, like a bed, and they put you through a circle thingy, and they do a scan. I think they inject something in your blood, I think, in one of them, and they find things through it when they do the scan. I recall, it tasted like pennies. So yeah, it was an MRI scan I'm probably talking about. Yeah. So yeah, they inject something in your blood, and you taste pennies in your mouth. And then you get the scan. Might have to double check on the cat and MRI scan, but yeah. Yeah, I might have had a cat scan before. I think it was a cat scan. But yeah.
X-ray image analysis, pulling up prior cases
Patient
for
privacy is
and
heavily regulated.
administrative workloads
Heavily
like writing
regulated. Hope so.
comprehensive reports.
And Chang, I love how we're helping the medical community maximize their time to help more people. Hey, why don't we get
So it is good that
the demo?
it's good for
Sure.
that AI can help the medical community.
Here is the AI agent for
And doctors if they
radiologists.
can.
First, let's upload a recently taken X-ray image to the agent. What it is doing right now is using our large language model, which has been trained on a medical data set, to analyze potential diseases of the uploaded image. And you can see, to
It's
protect the
analyzing.
privacy of patients, there is no network connected to the laptop. The AI agent is fully running on our local PC.
No, that
Hey,
makes sense. The key is running it locally, so we're not
I
transferring
guess,
the patient's private data to the
I
cloud.
guess if you need the internet
Here
less,
is the output.
less
Traditionally,
chance you would have,
radiologists need to spend hours to
hackers
search for
coming in,
similar
I
cases
guess.
for reference. Now with the AI agents, let's write a prompt.
I guess it's one plus side.
Show me reference images.
It is thinking,
Within 5
chat.
seconds, you'll get a list
Oh,
of
check
reference
those out.
images shown on the screen.
So Chang, what we just witnessed is what would
Intriguing.
always take hours to research. And the AI was able to understand the symptoms and pull prior records in seconds for the doctor to use as a reference.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Additionally, doctors need to write comprehensive reports for peer review. Let's see how AI agent can help out with
I don't know
that.
if we're gonna watch this whole oh wait, the
Let's type
section's
write a
almost over.
comprehensive
But yeah, this is pretty cool actually.
report. Since we're in Taipei, in traditional
It can even do
Chinese,
your homework.
Perfect.
for peer review.
Cool, but not worth unless I can get it for under 500.
Wonderful. Also help them write insurance claims too. So I think this application does really save a lot of time. I can see
It's
how
in
AI
Chinese.
agents can help professionals across
Can write
multiple
papers
professions,
in
even beyond the
Chinese
medical
about
field.
it.
Chang, thank you.
Alright, I think that's the end of that section. That's ACES. Is that it? Oh, I guess we can look at this. Oh, wait, hold on. There's this. The Threadripper,
Further.
which,
That's why today I'm thrilled to introduce
is a
the
workstation
brand
CPU.
new Ryzen
There's a
Threadripper
new one.
Pro 9000 series. Thank you, Chang.
It's probably stupid expensive. Don't know how good it would be for gaming. Look at that.
Codenamed Shimada
The thick
Peak.
one.
This is the
Yeah, they're
world's
usually
best
rectangle
and most
shaped like that.
powerful workstation CPU ever made. Thank you, Chang. Built on 4 nanometers Zen 5 architecture, Shimada Peak delivers up to 96 cores
Yay.
and 192 threads
That's
with
quite a
unmatched
bit of,
throughput and power efficiency.
excuse me.
From multi-physics
But yeah.
simulations to 8K footage
Look at those
grading, it
cores.
tackles the
96 of them.
efficiency.
Do
From
they have bigger
multi-physics
ones?
simulations to 8K footage grading, it tackles design, simulation, and rendering at record speeds. Take a look at the performance difference on Cinebench. There's no contest here. This is
Performance difference
absolute
to what?
workload domination. Just look at how fast it renders the scene.
That is
By the way,
way past
While we wait
fast.
for the best to render, what you just witnessed is AMD's breaking a new world record, crushing the previous one
I
set
guess they
by
did it
our own
live.
last generation. It's simply incredible. Shimada Peak
That's
is
good.
so powerful, it demolishes the best
So basically,
by 2.2x.
tech got better.
Its true power shows up
Is
where it
basically
counts,
what
in
he
the
said.
real world. From simulations to rendering, Shimada
Impressive,
Peak
though.
dominates every professional workload. Plus, enterprise teams get robust AMD Pro features. This is the world's best workstation engine, built to turn bold ideas into
Yay.
breakthroughs. We're proud that the world's most innovative organizations rely on
think
AMD
I should try one
Threadripper
of
to
these
turn
CPUs.
imagination into reality.
Use it for
Organizations
streaming.
like MIPS in
Probably be
Sweden
way
are
overkill,
redefining
but
safety, pioneering helmet
you never know.
technology that protects millions of
Maybe
lives.
I'll make
By mimicking the brain's natural
everything
defense systems, develop a way
easier
to
for all
reduce the
I know.
rotational forces that cause serious
Oh, hello,
head
Dodeka.
injuries.
Welcome to
At
this
the core
stream.
of this
Yep,
life-saving
tech got better.
innovation are
Pretty crazy,
high-performance
right?
Lenovo workstations, powered by AMD
Now, is it better
Threadripper,
or not?
running complex
That is the
biomechanical
question.
simulations to model the brain's reaction in real
At least when it comes to NVIDIA and their GPUs, their tech doesn't seem to be that much better from, well, the 5000 to from the 4000 series. It doesn't seem that much better. It's certainly not more power efficient. I mean, some of the GPUs are a little more power efficient, but I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly how good they are because I don't have a 5000 series GPU, nor NVIDIA's new ones. What's this? 47?
Today,
Is this
I'm
a
thrilled to
GPU?
announce the Radeon
Yes, it is.
AI Pro R9700.
This is a workstation GPU.
Built on our next
Hello,
generation
Kindred Win.
RD4
Welcome to the
architecture,
stream.
this GPU
We're watching
is
NVIDIA's
crafted
and
for
AMD's
professionals who need
keynote,
fast, secure,
trying to
and
find the
local
least
AI
boring
development.
stuff
It delivers
possible through these
cutting-edge performance
keynotes.
exactly where your most critical data lives. On
But
site,
they say AI
in
a
real
lot,
time,
so
and under your control.
we're kind of
The
skipping around.
R9700 is built for serious AI workloads. With over
Yep.
1,500
It
TOPS
says AI
of
on the
4-bit
card, so
performance, it powers next-gen AI innovation, supporting FP8 in a wide range of data types. It
is
strikes the
AI
perfect balance of
everywhere?
speed and precision. And with 32
So,
gigabytes of
when we
VRAM,
get to the
it
point
handles
where,
larger models with ease and confidence.
when do
You
we
can
get to
see
the point where
difference
AI makes
that frame buffer
GPUs?
makes. When you compare the
It
R9700 to
supposedly
lower
said
memory
that, so.
GPUs like the RTX
Excuse me.
5080, that expanded memory pool
Supposedly
translates directly
claim
to
that some of them
performance,
are already making
delivering up to 5x better results with running larger, more complex
contributing
models.
to GPU
This
drivers.
is how we power the
But
next
that's
wave
just a
of
rumor
intelligent
on
edge
why
computing.
NVIDIA's
And
newest
of
drivers
course,
suck.
we didn't want just to tell you about
Did
it.
they ever
We
fix
wanted
those
to build
drivers
it.
yet?
Right here at Computex, for the first time, you're looking at the world's most
What's this?
powerful workstation platform for AI
I
developers,
see.
built to train, fine-tune, and
It's a
deploy the
computer.
next generation of models.
Look at
Inside,
that.
4 Radeon AI
Look at that. They're flexing.
Pro
There's 4
R9700
GPUs in there.
each with 32 gigabytes of VRAM,
But,
paired with Shimada Peak.
I
our
assume they're
next
blower
generation
styled,
AMD
but they
Threadripper
showed they were
processor.
blower styled,
This
so
is not a concept.
this
This is not a render. It's real.
the,
It's running, and it's
cooler
ready.
is all the way up there.
If you're building the future of AI, this is the machine that you've been waiting for.
I guess it has to be
because
to
when
fit all
paired
this.
with Shimada Peak, the
Is this the power
R9700's working
supply?
in tandem can unlock the capability to run
is
even
vertical?
larger models. From Llama 4 Scout to DeepSeek R1, locally, securely,
course, you're gonna
and
use
with
the new,
uncompromised performance. And the
CPU,
best
right?
part, you won't have to wait long. Shimada Peak and the Radeon AI Pro R9700 will be available this July.
And I'll never be
Before
able to buy because they're probably stupid expensive. I don't know if I'd have a reason to buy
Before
them,
we wrap
but,
up, we have one final guest to welcome.
Who
He's
knows?
the mastermind behind Higgsfield.
you know what needs to happen? GPUs optimized for AI need to be more available and cheaper, and maybe it'll, AMD trash, NVIDIA trash. Matrix used to be the bomb. Well, with the prices of things, definitely they are being a little trashy, but Their 16GB GPU might hold promise, but we gotta see about that. But welcome to the stream, RGBC. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. That's pretty much it for these two keynotes. I don't think 3D FX Voodoo was the GOAT. I never had any of that stuff. I wish I did. It would have been fun. Didn't use a computer too much when I was young. Maybe Intel could save us. It's not impossible. So, Intel actually did announce new, GPUs, but they're not for gamers. So, they announced an Arc Pro B60 24GB and a B50 16GB. And a dual B60 has 48GB of memory. My problem with GPUs now, there's a lack of competition, that's true. Pump that AI into my veins. Alicia, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing. If Intel can actually get a lot of these cards out and have them at a decent price, possibly it would lighten the load on the gaming GPUs. Then again, the resources to make AI GPUs are the same as for gaming GPUs, so it probably wouldn't do too much. But you never know. But yes, at least in terms of AI, it seems that the tech companies are competing, but not for gaming. I believe this is one of the 48GB ones that Maxsoon has made. But, yeah. Nothing else to say here otherwise. It has a lot of VRAM. So it's obviously really good for AI and stuff. Alright, so that was basically the main ones. Now, there's other stuff in built-in cases we gotta see. But there's a few stuff we should look at first. Unfortunately, we have to look at some Google stuff. So, let's take a look at these. This is a GIF. So apparently, this is called Google Beam. It's supposed to make, it's supposed to use cameras to make a, I guess a 2D. You'll see. Basically, you look conference room, right? Yeah, image of you, what the hell's that software called? My brain is at a blank. Whatever the normie version of Discord is, turn your voice video call into a 3D thing, is basically what this does. Now, is it practical? I have no idea. Yeah, I guess Teams. Teams and the other one. But yeah, there's also Microsoft Teams. So, I don't know how practical this is. I do not know. But they also have other stuff. Google. This came from Google's new thing called, Google VO3, which is AI, basically. So what you're seeing is supposedly... Is this a completely AI video? At the very least, the, sound is... I think it's video and,
more silence.
Yes, we can talk.
sound.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk with accents.
Oh, I think that would be marvelous.
Yes,
So yeah,
it is very
apparently,
fun.
yeah, this is
Yes,
all
it is
AI, I
It's
believe.
very fun.
that is where AI is at now.
We can talk.
We can talk.
We can talk.
They're just talking, but are they? They're talking about absolutely. They're talking about talking.
This is amazing.
Imagine all the narrative possibilities.
We can sing talk.
Actually, hold on. Let me look at that hand. Well, it's a little blurry, but otherwise it doesn't look too bad. Well, possibly. It's still a little scuffy.
Let's talk.
So, what are we going to talk about now? What are we going to
Yeah,
talk
this
about
is
now
all
that we
AI.
can talk?
I have no idea. What do you want to
This
talk
is a bad
about?
commercial for only one reason. This is a commercial talking about
Now
the
that I can
concept
talk.
of speaking.
No,
Didn't
I
Sora
don't
do
know if I
30
have something to
seconds?
say.
Probably.
We can talk about how magical.
Where
this
is Sora at now? I guess they're competing with
I
Google
want
in
to say
this
something
case.
important, something deep. The future is still
Rule
in our
of
hands.
thumb: don't stammer. Speak
cliche
with
dialogue.
purpose. The dancer of the left has problems with her eyes in some frames. But yeah. This is, so yeah, that's VO3. Rule of thumb, don't stammer, speak. Yeah, that would be good for, streams. Unfortunately, this stream is, only halfway planned. Let's see. Here's more VO3 stuff.
A wild, this
Look
ocean,
at him.
it's a force, a wild, untamed might. And she commands your awe
Isn't the
with every
ocean
breaking light. This ocean, it's a force.
Yeah, that's, yeah, I guess he's talking about the ocean, but yeah, this is also made in VO3. And most importantly, they made this. Yeah, look at that spaghetti. Looks delicious, right? And the best part about this spaghetti, it didn't look like it shrank very much. So if there's a way to make this spaghetti IRL, that would be way past cool. Yeah, eating spaghetti is a new benchmark, I guess. It should be the new benchmark. I think it's funny that way. AI generated ASMR can't have shit in Detroit. Yeah, I guess, I don't know if the ASMR artists ever thought of this, but, they better watch out for them AI spaghetti videos. They got competition. So, yeah, that's basically, all the main stuff I wanted to show. Now we get into the fun stuff. You guys ready? So, yeah, Computex, there's booths, right? So here's Arctic's booth. I should also mention that, a lot of these tweets I found are, not in English. They're usually in some Asian language, whether Japanese or the like. But yeah, check this out. I bet you can't guess what this is.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, this was at their booth. I don't think this thing is a computer. I think it's a display piece. I think. I could be wrong.
I think it's fine. It's good enough for what it is.
Can you guess what it is, chat? I can tell you what it is. Funny how recognizable Bad Apple is with such low resolutions. I know, right? But yeah, this is Bad Apple. This is how far, Bad Apple has gotten. Alright, there's another one. I bet you don't know what this is. mean, that apple never gets old. It's great, isn't it? Now, if we say it's Mario, you don't know if there are any Nintendo ninjas are around. So, what if it's not Mario? You never know. Inject bad apple into my veins is so good. Yep, this is, it's implied to be Mario, I guess we can say. Now, whether they can say it's actually Mario, I'll leave that up to you. Anyways, yesterday night, I just found a random AI game made in Unity that you can create a robo-girl. It's called My Robot. Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm looking forward to that, actually. That should be... we might play it on stream. Next year, though, if it's coming out next year. Yep, it's just red pixels jumping on green squares. Unless Nintendo decides to patent that specifically, who knows? The next thing we're gonna look at is thermal paste. It's a video about thermal paste. Apparently they're scented. Now I don't know how practical these are. Another 5 years in AI can make stuff on the fly. In 10, I wonder we'll be smart enough to translate manga and elms into animation. That would be very interesting to see. Now, it'll take a while for that to be, good, but who knows? Then again, it does seem like AI advancing kind of quick, isn't it? But it still has imperfections. Even to this day, hands aren't perfect, but, they've definitely gotten better. But yes, cutting out the, localization could be hype. So, this is from Ivy Cooling's booth. This guy will be smelling, thermal paste for us, I guess.
How excited I am right now. I walked up to the
I don't know how practical these are.
2025.
Scented thermal paste gives off the same vibe as Nintendo coating Switch cartridges with sour-tasting chemicals. Kind of, yeah. Now, keep in mind, the Sakura GPU, by, what the fuck that company's called? They made their GPU ocean scented. The GPU that I want to get, but they price at $900 instead of $600, which is stupid. Car air freshener thermal paste. So, I'm not really sure exactly what the idea is. If it's gonna be in the cooler, you're not gonna be able to smell it, or will you? Will you be able to, if the computer gets hot, will you smell the thermal paste? That's what I want to know.
Over and said, "Hey, would you like to smell?" And I literally yelled at her. I think I kind of upset her a little bit. So I am going to try for the very first time smelling the different scents that Ivy Cooling has on offer.
And before thermal sets, Beamer Girl Sweat.
So starting from left to right, we have
I'm sure
5
there will
different
be
things
some
to check
e-thoughts
out. The
that'll
first
sell
one
that.
has no scent. So you know what? Guess what? Throw it away. I don't want it. This is
What?
junk.
That's completely good
sure,
thermal
they offer
paste.
It, whatever.
You don't
I
have to throw it away. We may go back to 50 plus episode anime shows, less filter and more just following the original content, though the real fight will be censorship. Yeah, if the censorship is baked into AI, that would suck. But what if there's an AI that uncensors censorship? That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Thermal paste. So the first one that really matters right here, this blue one, smells like ocean. It says where the ocean
it's like that GPU.
The moon. I have no idea what that means, but I'm going to open it up for the first time and smell it.
Maybe it smells like the ocean on the moon.
Okay, I wouldn't call that ocean or moon or where they meet.
What does it smell like?
Oh man, I like the smell of that. That is pretty good. It actually reminds me of like dryer sheets, like something coming out. It's very fresh. Very fresh.
The dryer sheets I use aren't scented like that though. But usually when you smell dryer sheets, they smell really dry. It dries up your throat and stuff. Not so much AI censorship, just censorship from the content creators, so you need AI to uncensor and add OG content back in.
It's got a,
Probably.
It doesn't even have a color to it. It just looks like the normal color, but.
Are they supposed to be colored?
I like that. I would call this actually like fresh laundry,
thermal paste
like
smell.
Tide detergent or
they're
dryer
thermal
sheets.
paste that
so
smell now.
That's what I'm going to call this one. So I got so excited I forgot to
just
say
like
the
how
actual
GPUs
name of the
smell
product.
now.
It's Frost X55, and they're telling me there is no launch date for the US
yet,
but I told them that they need to hurry up because I'm
supposedly
going to buy
smells like
all
the
of them.
ocean.
So that is
Would have been nice to
the
have.
Luna variant. Next up
if only
is
it wasn't 900
Viola,
bucks.
and it says Violet in full bloom. So this should
smells like
should smell like a flower. So let's try this out. I'm gonna open it up. Yeah,
Always wanted
color, so
thermal paste that
special
smells like allergies.
Okay. Once again, I would not call this violet.
What?
I don't
Any
mean
of
to
these
be
smell
mean
like what
because
they
this actually
say
has,
they are?
like, it's not a bad scent, but it kind of smells like diapers.
What? I don't know.
So,
I don't think that's a good thing.
No. A clean diaper. Let me clarify. A clean diaper is what it smells like.
Is that much better?
Not a dirty diaper. I should have clarified that. Yes, thank you, Willis. I do like the smell, but that's what that reminds me of.
I
That
don't
reminds me of
know.
working at a daycare or, being
I don't know
around
about
somebody who
that one,
has
Jack.
kids. Okay.
I
not-
think
not
you're
my
gonna have
first
to
pick.
skip
Okay,
that
next
thermal
up
paste.
is Bella, and it's sweetness with a spark.
Hi,
so
Weekly.
you can see the little.
It's possible that he knows if you're a father and you have to change diapers. So it's not out of the ordinary for someone to know what it smells like. Hi Weekly, welcome to the stream. We were just talking about thermal paste that smells like diapers apparently.
Outline. They tell me that it should smell like strawberry, but so far the batting average is pretty low.
Blueberry
So
heat
let's try
taste
this
when?
out and see what
Hopefully
it
soon.
actually smells like. Once
What's
again, the
this one?
color standard, nothing special. Actually smells like.
What is
let's
that
try
one?
this. So far the batting average is pretty low. So let's try this out and see what it actually smells like. Once again,
I don't know
the
what that
color
one is.
standard, nothing special.
Looks like strawberry.
Okay, you know what? This one actually does smell not quite like strawberry, but it's
What?
close. It's berry. I'd call this a little bit more like a grape
But it smells fruity at least.
than an actual strawberry.
Thermal paste looks like edible
it's also
slop.
way less strong. It's not as strong as these other ones.
Well,
I like this one. So far, I would probably
they
default.
probably still taste
Okay, well, let's
bad,
keep going. We got one more.
but who knows?
All right, and last up on the tasting menu here is actually Palma. So it says freshness
Is that
that
good?
awakens you. And
It looks
you
like
can
an
see
apple.
right here, they tell me it smells like apple. So far, we will see.
It says Palma, right?
Once
So it
again,
smells like
color standard,
palm tree
just
or an
gray.
apple.
Okay. It kind of smells like apple,
Might have to get a good
but it's
smell of
also
it.
like, God, a little bit. I don't know what to
Hmm.
pin it on.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know.
That one is a hard one. It's also like this one. It's also not as.
Is this how we
strong.
make computers smell like food? I guess.
Yeah. Okay. This is kind of a miss. I can't really. I mean, it's kind of appley, kind of citrusy,
This is the future.
kind of like a fresh breeze. It's
And-
definitely more fresh, like the ocean.
Does it smell
one
like
over there.
Old Spice?
Yeah. Okay. Well, now it's time to rank them. So I would say out of whatever, we're not talking about
Which
the
is the
unscented one.
best
Who
one?
wants that? Nobody wants that. Out of the 4 scents here, here's how I'm going to rank it. In 4th place, no, actually, you know what? In 4th place, I'm going to put this one.
Fair enough.
This one is like
actually
ambiguous.
The last one
it has
should
a
be
scent.
the diapers
It's
one,
not very
but
strong.
whatever.
Definitely not Apple.
Can't escape from the Old
but
Spice.
yeah, it is one that probably I would like the least in my PC.
Really? I probably
would
wouldn't get the diaper smelling
no,
one.
Okay. No.
Imagine someone trying to eat that. They're like, wow, this smells good, I'm gonna eat it, and then get sent to the hospital. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, don't.
Fourth
don't
place.
eat any
Third
of these.
place, I'd probably put the
Don't
diaper.
eat thermal paste.
Or, I'm sorry, the official name is
Unless you're a computer.
Viola.
Even then.
Well, I do like the scent, and it actually
you gotta eat it from the right place.
It's very strong, and reminds me of something very much that's not what it's intended to be. I'm going to put it in third
sure
place.
Isn't.
Second place, I'm going to put strawberry, mainly because it's subtle. It's subtle, and it does smell fruity. And this is the one that smells the closest to what it's actually supposed to be. And number one, I would put Luna as my top pick. If I was going to go home and put one of these in my PC right now, Luna would be it, Strawberry would be second,
for better aroma.
Viola diaper would
That's
be third,
not a bad
and
idea.
Apple would be fourth.
Again,
are
these
you as
actually
weird as me?
smell when the computers are hot, when the
I've
CPUs
always
are
liked
hot,
the idea of
or
scented
whatever.
thermal paste because
That would be
imagine
good.
you're gaming in your room, and rather than, heat wafting into your room that just smells vaguely of electronics and probably like BO or maybe Taco Bell,
Smells
because that's
like
probably what you've
burnt
been eating.
50-90s.
What if, instead of having, one of those filter plugs or the incense stick,
Well, I think he says his third favorite. This is a diaper-flavored one, apparently.
or
But yeah.
something like that, because your PC is heating up, the thermal paste just starts to give a little bit of a scent into your room that smells really good. That's actually why I like this one
So
the best,
that's
because
good.
Like it's so fresh that
Yeah,
that
it does
room
seem
after
like
gaming,
this
you
one's the
probably
best
need some
one.
fresh scent to get piped into there. And guess what? It's built into the computer. So I love this.
Yeah, the scent thermal paste is a cool idea. Yeah, I think it's a pretty neat
I have no
idea.
idea performance. I have no idea
I just
price.
avoid the
It
diaper
doesn't
one.
matter. I'm going to get it. We will test it out because I just need to know. Hopefully performance is comparable.
But yeah. This came from PC World. Alright. Time to move on to some other stuff. Behold. This time we are going straight to Iron Mouse's tweet. Check this out. MSI made a, Iron Mouse motherboard. Pretty interesting. Actually, it's smaller when I zoomed in like that. Can we get grape or strawberry flavored? Well, they do have, flavors that smell that way. According to that guy. I'd love a computer that smells like cinnamon and apple. That would be pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of, cool ideas to make thermal paste smell that they should work on. Be pretty cool. But yeah. We got Miku branded motherboards. Give Tedo some love too. She should. It's interesting to see Tedo popular now. I mean, as popular as she is now, is really interesting to see. I remember the older days of Vocaloid, like, the early days was fun. Those days were fun. But now we have Iron Mouse branded motherboards. Actually, it would help make more sense for Iron Mouse to partner with Razer Logitech to make a literal... You know, now I think about it, yeah, why didn't she think of that? Somebody's gotta think of that. You know what to do, Iron Mouse. You can, maybe, yes, I think, there's a few companies that make, mice. That could be good. But you gotta, you gotta find a, company to make you an Iron Mouse. It helped when she got her Synthie release. Uto needs more love. Yeah, the Synth 5 release out. Is it Synthie or Synth 5? I don't know. When I heard, samples of that, I think I heard Tedo's and Eleanor's one samples. They sounded really good. Pretty cool. Yeah, I just made a song remix with Tedo while she's... Oh, perfect. So yeah, Weekly posted a new song remix. You can check it out. Especially if you want Tedo love. Perfect. Let's move on. What's this? Alright, so MSI released a new MSI call. So the last one uses Intel, and it didn't do so well. And I don't think it performs that well either. I actually don't know. I never got one of these. But now this has the Z2E AMD. And it comes in more colors. So this might actually be pretty good. Possibly. I'd get the blue one, of course. Well, it'll depend on how good this is and how good the Z2E is. Because I'm really curious on how the Z2E does. I have the ROG Ally, so that uses Z1E. The ROG Ally I have is Z1E. The original Ally didn't have, it had an original Z1. And supposedly it wasn't that good. And the Ally X also has Z2E. So yeah. No, it has Z1E. The Ally X had Z1E. These has Z2E. And I believe the Ally 2 has Z2E as well. Which looks weird if you've seen it. But I don't know. There's also this by Zotac. This looks interesting. This is their PC handheld as well. Did it finally release? I gotta see it. SteamOS would be good. We need SteamOS on desktop. That is what we need. Ah, is that Linus? I don't know if that's him. But yeah, these look... This actually looks... Yeah, it's kind of like the Steam Deck where it has 2 trackpads. The sticks are down here this time. So maybe it's a little more ergonomic than the Steam Deck. Yeah, I kind of like this one. But we'll see. What's next? So apparently, so if you really like graphics cards, this kind of looks like a Molex cable, doesn't it? Molex port. So if you like, graphics cards with, the new port connectors, and you really like the smell of burnt cables and fire, this is probably the power supply for you. Now, not necessarily the power supply's fault or anything. It's just how 5090s and the like are. If you like, if you really want to hook up a bunch of GPUs. How much wattage is this? It doesn't say. Damn. But yeah. Hook up 4 of them up. So I guess the idea is, you have a normal power supply, right? And then you also have this power supply. So 2 power supplies in your systems for your AI rig, I guess. I guess in a different timeline this would be for mining as well. But yeah. And here is Nocto's booth. This has no volume. So Nocto's been doing more than just fans. For a sec I thought it was a half-assed PSU, or is it? I don't know. You see, you wouldn't know, because, the GPUs are half-assed, or rather the 12-volt ports are half-assed. So, you never know. So Nocto's been making, other stuff as well. With their amazing fan technology, they have a PSU now. It's got 2 of them 12-volt ports. 12V ports. They even got a keyboard. Look at that. They got a mouse too. It's one of those mouse with holes. Supposed to make it lighter. They even have a graphics card. There's your computer. Check it out. Well, I don't know about the case, but otherwise, this is a NOT ABRUPTLY build. You can see their fans and their cooler. Pretty neat. They got other stuff. They got a water cooler too. You see, not to a. So they're so confident in themselves, they just put a brown fan up here instead of a screen. They don't need a screen. They just need a brown fan because they know that that is not to a. Yeah, brown fans. When you see brown fans, you think of Noctua. So I guess that's why they put a brown fan here. Yep. The famous A12X25 cooler. Yep, that's, I guess that's Noctua's booth. Pretty dope. This one is from Corsair. So this is a new Wake post. Is that music? You don't want to get hit by the Mafia AA. So apparently, oh, it's a fan, excuse me. Yeah, I misspoke. But yeah. I have one of their coolers, but I haven't been using it. I've been using the Peerless Assassin instead on my test bench. It's cheaper and it has a pretty good performance for its price. So anyway, apparently this is a transparent power supply. Now I don't think this is a bad thing, because at least you can see potential faults in your power supply. That would be the reason why this would trend. If it trends, probably be way more expensive for no reason. But yes, this is called the HX1000 I-Shift PSU. Corsair makes good power supplies, so it's probably good. In fact, I don't think I trust too many more power supply manufacturers these days. But yeah. Yeah, the Mafia AA. That's what I call them. The music and the film AAs. When they see user content, they do their thing. So apparently there's a Doom graphics card.
Fan or you're a big fan of Doom: The Dark Ages, this is the special edition.
Look at that. I believe this is this from Asus? It looks like an Asus card.
Asus has put together this special edition
Asus, excuse me.
Asus. Dark
Asus.
Ages theming. There's a cool graphical decal
I don't know,
on
is
one
Dark
side,
Ages good?
with the Doom Slayer. Pairs well with
I've
the
been
ROG
hearing some mixed
Astral
things
desktop
about
here.
it.
You can get a whole theme set if you're really one of the most hardcore Doom enthusiasts out there, but you really got to commit because
so yeah, Doom theme. I guess if you like Doom, there's that. Alright, what's next? Check this out. Now we got AI screen protectors, or in this case, a screen protector optimized for AI. That is, that's where we're at. Probably be more expensive just because it has AI on it. Or the letters AI on it. Yep. This is where we're at. This is for iPhone 16 and Pro. Of course it is. What's next? It looks decent, but also game appears to be fairly optimized from what I saw and heard. What part of it is AI? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be, at least I guess it's claimed that it works with AI screen. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. So I have Lee and Lee Cakes fans. So there's new ones here. There's screens on these. There's no RGB in the center though, but I don't know. If these aren't too expensive, well, these are probably gonna be expensive. I was thinking of getting new fans, but at the same time, I don't really need to. I just don't like that the blue light on my fans have kinda died. But the fans themselves still work, so I don't really have a reason to change my fans, so who knows. Otherwise, these look pretty good. What's this? Oh. If you really like Nvidia CEO very much, you can get shirts of him, I guess. Now, I don't know how well this would do over, like, if Nvidia just made an anime girl avatar. But I guess, Jensen is really confident in himself, I guess. Which, I guess, with how much money he's made, I don't blame him. But yeah. So, that's a thing. Let's see. So apparently this is an AI PC that is supposedly not boring. But it just looks like a gaming PC. So, even if it isn't boring, does it really stand out? Probably not. That's that, PSU again. So I guess in this particular case, your least boring part is the PSU. What's this? Apparently this is a keyboard. You can move the numpad in this ad dock. It's got a volume rocker on it, but apparently you can move these around. I don't know how good this keyboard is. It depends on the switches, I guess. I still like my keyboard, I have the Apex Pro. It uses magnetic fluxes for switch actuation. So on my keyboard, you can edit the actuation of the switch. How old is it now? I think I got this before COVID, I think. I don't know how old my keyboard is. But yeah. But I don't even use a numpad anymore. So if I get a new keyboard, I probably will just get one without the numpad. So, who knows? I'm sure some people still have a use for a numpad, but, not me, I guess. What's this? This is a mouse. You've seen button mices before. Now you can make, put, your Stream Deck stuff on it. So now you can accidentally click when to start and end your stream right on your mouse. So if you if you don't mind that, you see, I would accidentally push these. I don't know if put this here actually, microphone. Maybe that's better. I would accidentally push these. I don't know if you would, but that's why I've been avoiding mice like this. But I don't know. Maybe it's good. Check this out. We finally got an anime girl. This looks like a cooler. But the anime girl figure is just sitting on the cooler. It's not actually part of the cooler, is it? I don't think so. What? Did he disconnect the screen? But it's still on. What magic is this? I don't know which anime girl this is. I don't know if it's their own mascot or whatever. But she does look nice. She sure looks nice. There's other figures here too. But yeah, she's cute. Yay. This is another one, but with other figure on here. I don't know who all these characters are. Is that Rem? It's not her costume, though. All I see is blue hair. Next is... what's this? So apparently this is... this is a touch screen that's... it's a projector, but you can touch it. I mean, you can touch this, but you can touch the screen that's projecting. Look at that. That's pretty cool, actually. At least I think it's cool. The future, chat. I guess what the cool part about this is... maybe with holograms and stuff in the future, you can touch them, and they can react, maybe. Well, I don't know from this kind of tech, but still. Flat holograms, I guess this could be possible. I'm not sure. I guess this was from Acer's booth. It looks fairly responsive. Yeah, I think this is, pretty cool. Very interesting. Let's see what's next. Look at that. This is Hatsune Miku stuff. It won't let me translate unless I sign in, I guess. So, yeah, that looks epic. So, you've probably seen these, but there's more that I don't know if they're gonna release here. There's a motherboard, and there's some other stuff too. I think there's a case too. All they shown here was a keyboard, headphones, and the mouse. And the mouse pad. I want the motherboard, but I think that's China only for now. The mouse looks cool, and the pad looks cool. The keyboard looks cool too. I guess this is a frame. These are Asus, right? Yeah, I think it was them that announced it. That's their tough logo. So yeah, I believe these are from Asus. They look cool. They shouldn't make the headphones more like colored like Hatsune Miku's headset. But whatever. It's fine. This is a very big router. This is TOG, but I think this is ROGs. Their logos on here. So this is a guy, this is a router. It's always weird to me that they keep making routers that look like this. They look like spaceships, don't they? Is that a screen? No, that's... I don't know what that is. But it's a router. I love those. They're also stupid expensive, too. They're usually stupid expensive. And they look like that. I mean, granted, they look cool, but I need a drink. I kind of don't want my routers to take too much space. So, yeah. So this is a screen. Now, this isn't really too expensive by itself. That is a screen, right? Yeah, it's an AMOLED display. This isn't really too expensive by itself. But what I would like to see is, maybe they can put this on, like, water coolers or something. It could have a round screen. So that could be cool. I wish your routers had more active cooling. I swear they will last only 5 years or less. Yeah, I kind of wish they did too. It bothers me too. They make them so big and there's no fans in them. It's stupid to me. These are... I believe these are USB hubs. But they look like small Mac monitors. But look at that. I think these are pretty cool, actually. They got a screen on them, too. I don't know if they work as a second monitor or whatever. They make things to die need replacing, they sure do. Yeah, these are cool, I think. For USB hubs, these are pretty dope. And these are fans. I don't know if they're just portable handheld fans with ergonomic contours and fold-out stands. So basically, if you like PC fans, but as a, I guess a small desk fan, I guess these are it, maybe. Now, if these were from Noctua, that would be interesting, but, even Noctua, I don't know if they would beat my Vornado. I like my Vornado fan. It actually works. But, yeah. If they're gonna compete with them, that's gonna be, interesting to watch. So, those are all the, stuff. Now we can move into the builds and the cases. The fun part. You're gonna love some of these that you're gonna see. So I believe I shared something like this on Twitter. But, so yeah, you're familiar with the height PC. Is it height or hit? The case. The Y70 or whatever it's called. She is making a build with it. That's the G... Oh wait, is that Nintendo music? Hold on. We don't want Nintendo ninjas on our ass. So this GPU, this is the one I wanted. But it's probably more than 900 bucks now. But, yeah, I want this. It'd be like, if this was like 700, I have been one thing I would have bought it. But yeah. Yep, this is a blue one. Check this out. She's making it sea-themed. Look at that motherboard. I wonder which one that is. Yeah, I don't want Nintendo ninjas on me, so... You never know. Look at those fans. They look really neat. Cooler looks nice too. Man, I really wish I had that GPU, damn it. The 9070 XT. This one in particular. And look at this. This is way past cool. Look at that. That's amazing. I love it. So if you happen to have one of these cases, I guess there's loads of possibilities you can do. Yeah, this is cool. Way past cool. So if you're a C-themed VTuber with money, I guess you know what to get now. It looks amazing. I love it. The dust will turn that shit gray in a week. Here's another picture of it. Looks amazing. Change the colors here. It's really nice, actually. This is from Hike themselves. Check this out. Actually, is this even Computex? I actually don't know. But we got a Suisse PC here. Also from Hike. They seem to make a lot of VTuber themed computers. But yep, it's her. Been wanting one of these cases, but I don't know if I can fit another big case. If I had this case before my Lee, maybe. But I don't know. But yeah. Yep, you're witnessing a HoloLive computer. This is just one of them, by the way. I believe there's a few of them, actually. I think there was an Ame one, right? I thought there was one of Ame. This is also Hite's new cases, which look cool. The Hollow Pewter. My throat hurts weird. It's not the average pain. Wait, it's 1:30. Let me retweet this stream. That would be a good idea. If you guys like this stream, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. We will continue to look at some of these cool cases. Yeah. You know the like button is calling out to you. It is telling you it's destiny. So yeah, these cases, these look cool, but there's no blue one. So, the red one looks nice. Pink one looks nice too. They all look nice. I feel like the red one stands out though. Maybe the pink one too. They look cool. Alright. Now this is one of the favorite ones I've seen. Look at this case. It's a tank. It kind of reminds me of one of those Halo tanks, but with RGB here. Look at that. It's amazing. So yeah, this is a computer. You want it. Yeah, you can see there's a fan in here. And there's the motherboard interface for proof that this is indeed a computer. Power supply too. To be honest, I don't know how good the airflow is in here, but it looks like it's usable. It looks amazing, doesn't it? It looks amazing. I wonder, this is one of those PC mods, so I don't know if it's an official case. I don't think it's an official case by anyone. But, wait, hold on, there's a name on it? Oh, it's thermal, right? I didn't even know they made cases. They should sell this case. It'd probably be like 10,000 or something, but still. I'm sure some people would buy it. But I love it. It looks amazing. And, it was last year, too. We saw that computer with the guns. You could probably do a little bit of a mix with this. And have actually, do tank stuff. Which would probably be really dangerous if it was actual tank mortar in there, but yeah. But yeah, this looks amazing. I love it. But there's more cool stuff. But this is one of my favorites I saw so far. Looks radical. I love it. There's other cases. Check this one out. Does this have sound?
Motherboard is over here.
So this one looks like
Graphics card
something.
is over here. Around the back, lots.
Yeah, you can see the motherboard here. The RAM sticks are here. I believe this is a mini ITX board. I don't know which GPU that is.
And an anatomically correct spine.
An anatomically correct spine? Oh yeah, there's a spine there. I guess this is supposed to simulate are there vessels in your back? I mean, your spine? I guess there would be something. But yeah, this looks cool. I don't know if I would want this one in particular, but it looks cool, I think. I think the wires simulate the nerves. So, I wasn't able to find all of these as an individual poster anywhere, but yeah, we seen this one. Reminds me of Ghost in the Shell. It looks really neat. This one is Black Myth Wukong. Look at this thing. That's a computer. I think I have another post of this, but we'll look at it probably. This one looks like some kind of open air case. It looks cool though. I wasn't able to find other posts of this, but look at this one. It looks like it's amazing, but it looks like there's gears here, but I think this is where the motherboard is. I'm not sure. But yeah, this looks cool. And then there's this one. I guess this is supposed to be a moon or something. And there's this one too. Yeah, there's I'm gonna guess this is some kind of non-conductive liquid or something. And then you got a face hugger in here. Yeah, look at that. You want a computer like that one? Now that's what I call a mothership. And this one, this is also one of the favorite ones I've seen. Look at that. It's a fucking Gundam. I think I have another tweet showing more of it. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're fine. Actually, I should check the latency real quick of the stream. Stats for nerds. It's about 6-7 seconds. That's not terrible. But yeah, look at that one. It's amazing. This cube one looks cool too. Yeah, it's a fucking Gundam. It moves too. We'll see more of it. Here's a computer. Get a dancing girl on it. Yeah, but some of these I wasn't able to find other posts for. This one is some sort of interesting open air looking one. There's a Doom computer. Look at that. It's a flail on here. Here's another one of those, Y70 or whatever it is. This is the one with the screen on it. It looks like there's a tea house here. And then there's this one. I have another post of this, we'll look at it. But look at that sword. There's a, is that Arcvelt's weapon? I'm not sure. I didn't see the Arcvelt greatsword. I'm an insect glaive user, so... But we'll look more at it soon. This one is... It looks cool. But yeah, there's some cool cases. Some of these I wasn't able to find other tweets for, so... But we'll see some. Use the Gundam one right now. Look at that. Its head moves too. It's fucking awesome. You can see the motherboard here. The RAM sticks. This looks like another mini ITX. I like how the GPU is here too. Wish we can see the sides and the back of it though. I think this is amazing. This and the tank one are my favorite ones. Yeah, we'll take another look at it. Oh, this is a really cool one. I don't know which Gundam this is based off of though. Maybe it's its own Gundam. It's a mod PC. So it's got a custom case and stuff. It looks amazing. So I wasn't able to find more of this, but apparently this is a computer as well. This would probably also be my favorite too. One of my favorites. But yeah, there's RGB on it at least. But I don't see too much proof that this is a computer with this image alone. But if it is, it looks amazing. We seen that one. There's this one. GPU is here. And you can see yeah, there's fans here. I don't know where the motherboard is. Oh, I think it might be over here. Interesting. Don't know how practical this is, but if it works. There's this one too. Don't get to see much of this one. Bleh. But I really like this one. I think it looks cool. Colors too. Reminds me of Hatsune Miku. I think it looks amazing. Here's more of the Black Myth Wukong one. You can see his staff here. But look at that. There's other computers too. They look pretty neat. Oh yeah, and there's this one too. This one also looks pretty neat. I think I have another post of this one. Oh, there's this one too. This is a picture of it. It's a straw house. There's a computer in there. So here's more of the Monster Hunter one, right? We got a Palico here. Oh, wait. Wait. This isn't... Hopefully the Mafia won't get me for that one. Oh, look at that. I don't know where the rest of the computer is, but you can see fans in the sword. There's a power supply here. I'm gonna mute this because, you never know. I guess that's, is that a GPU? I can't. It says GeForce on it. Neon Vangelion. They do. They have amazing music here. But, which I'm not gonna listen to anymore because I don't want to be, I don't want the Mafia out my ass. But yeah, this looks amazing. I don't know where the rest of the computer is, though. Somewhere inside. You can kind of see some of it inside, thanks to RGB. Over here in the pack. But yeah. Something here, too. But the airflow in this thing is, otherwise questionable. I mean, the airflow on the sword is good. But yeah, here's a full image of it. How dare you play a few seconds of the song? Copyright strikes? Yep. That's probably more Twitch than YouTube, but still. Look at that, that's the fucking graphics card. That's fucking amazing. I think this is arc-veiled, I'm not sure. I have to double check this. Because again, I don't use Greatsword. I use Insect Glaive. Oh, I do have another one of the, Manta here. But look at that. This is a computer. Looks amazing. Yeah, this is a T1 we saw. It's G-Skill 1. I think it looks cute. This one kind of looks like the front of a truck. But there's a car on it. Is that even a computer? I guess it is. There's specs here. I can barely see them. This one looks really cool. It's another pyramid one. So this seems to have rounder edges here. There were pyramid, shaped computers before. But yeah. I think this is pretty cool. But yeah, these are cool. These two are really cool. They're all cool. Then there's this one, which I thought was pretty neat. It's one of those, it's really blocky looking. Well, if it works. I guess the idea is to have, like, all the big specs having their own display piece or something. But it looks cool. I think what I like is a genuine creativity. Yeah, these mod cases are really nice. It makes me wish they were official ones that the companies sell. Unfortunately, they're for display, but they're still cool. This one is pretty cool. Look at this one. It's old computer in that one. You can see the future in there. You can hide the future in there. I think it's amazing. Very nice. What's this? Oh, it's a winner thing? Oh, I didn't even know you can win these. Oh, wait. Maybe they won an award with their cases. Really nice. What is that one? Is that a computer too? I don't know. If I had a computer company, I'd make it where we'd sell stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. Probably be expensive, but it would totes be worth it. This one is really interesting. I guess this is just a dark mirror effect. Because there's not that many GPUs. But yeah, this one is pretty neat. Oh, you can see the specs here. This uses a 5080 by Zotac. Ultra 7265K. So yeah, this one's using Intel. From what I understand, the new Intel processors are good. They're just not better than the AMD ones. As far as I'm aware, they don't seem to have, the issues that the 14 series had. But yeah. Will be cool if one is like a Hobbit Burrow one. Be cool. But yeah, look at that. Pretty neat. I'm hungry, damn. I like the look of this one. Can look at the GPs he'll never have except maybe one. That's a maybe, by the way. Here's one by Inwin. This seems to be their signature chassis for their 40th anniversary. I think it looks pretty neat. The power supply is here. This looks like an SSD. That is a power supply, right? I'm actually not sure. Obviously, this is a fan. Is this a power? No, that's a cooler. Is it? No, that's a graphics card. Duh. Motherboard's probably somewhere in there. Look at that. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Well, they were talking, but I didn't hear what they said. What they say.
Perfect. And I'll do close-up shots now.
It's just telling what the camera guy is doing. I was hoping he'd explain where is where. But you can see the graphics card here. I think the power supply is here. Or, yeah, here. This kind of looks like a 2.5 SSD. Maybe this one too. 2.5 inch. Maybe. There's another one. Check this one out. If you guys like One Piece, you might like this one.
Where are all my One Piece fans at? Check out this PC. 100% dope
Look at
PC
that.
right here.
It's got One Piece figures on it.
I am a huge One Piece fan. Well, probably not as big as many others, but I am on episode like 570
I don't think I can get into One Piece
something
now.
or another. So
I've seen a few episodes of One Piece, but if I try to watch One Piece now,
I'm getting there. I'm not at this part yet.
I wouldn't be able to do
no
it.
Spoilers, but
There's too many episodes.
I love the detail in this PC. Shanks.
It does
this
look
was
cool,
the good
though.
people at Valkyrie at Computex 2025.
But yeah, very nice. Very nice. There's an LED screen here too. Very nice. I don't know which case this is. Does it say? Maybe it's by Valkyrie. I'm not familiar with them. Yeah, I know with One Piece, there's a lot of, tourists in the fandom. So, I know because of friggin' Twitter. But otherwise, this is pretty cool. I'm honestly surprised that, One Piece has, so many tourists considering on how many episodes there are, but I don't know. Anyway, look at this one. Ah! That's spooky music. There's a cute girl on the computer. She's dancing. You can see some of the computers inside. What does that say? I think that says don't touch. I think this image is this video is backwards, I think. So I can't even read things properly. Wait, is that even in the case? It's a reflection, isn't it? I think that's a water cooler, I'm not sure. Looks like custom fittings. I think there's RAM sticks in here. Those sparkly, gem-looking ones. G-Skill has those, right? If only I can see the spec sheet. But yeah, there's an anime girl on this computer. I think it's cute. Here's one where it looks like the GPU's underwater, probably using non-conductive liquid. You can see kind of fish outside of the water. Wait a sec. Hold on. What if this non-conductive liquid is below the water? Does it work like that? Can I just fish in this, is that safe for the fish? I mean, they're probably not real fish, but still. It's neat either way. I don't know, I thought this was cool. Doesn't look like it has much airflow though, considering, well, I guess it don't. I don't know. There's glass panels everywhere. Here's some of these cases again. Check these two out. I think these are pretty neat. This kind of reminds me of cyberpunk colors. This one is cool as well. Yep. These are thermal takes? Is that their logo? Or is that thermal, right? I don't know. It's thermal takes. Here's more of these computers again. It looks amazing though. I think this one is really nice. This one's really nice too. Secret computer. Then there's this one. Didn't see too much of it, but I think this is pretty cool as well. It's obviously an open air case. There's uses custom liquid cooling. Pretty nice. Whoops. We don't have too much left. And this is more cases. These are more open air cases. More custom water cooling. These are nice. This one's really nice too. Oh, are these intake or outtake? Or exhaust? Actually, the only thing I can see that'd be down here would be the power supply. But isn't this a little overkill for it? Or is there a radiator down there? If it uses custom water cooling, but hold on a sec. How does this even work? I want to see the back of it now. Because it looks like this uses custom water cooling, but I don't know where the pipes are. I guess they're hidden or something. This one's also really nice. See the specs here? 9800X3D. Wait. Is that 2 X's? I can't see. But anyway, this looks cool. This one, it also looks really nice. I don't know what this is, though. Hello, R3IXD. Welcome to the stream. Ha. That is what you typed. Ha. But yeah, this one looks really nice, though. It's got gold stuff on it. really nice. This is this MSI's? It's some kind of, so yeah, the motherboard, the GPU is water-cooled. Is this considered an open air or closed case? I mean, I guess with the fans out, it's still open air, but this one looks pretty nice. Oh, it's colorfuls. I see. But look at that. I think this looks really nice. Everything is silver with some white too. Excuse me. I think this looks really cool. It's all closed up. Nice finish. Okay, is there more of this? A little bit. Yeah, that's exactly my type of vibe. Yeah, this looks really nice. So it is a case, I think. Is it? Or is that a different one? Whoops. No, they're different. This one's smaller. Yeah, there's a lot of them. We saw a lot of cool cases so far. I think we have a few left though. But yeah, definitely the Monster Hunter one, the tank one, and the Gundam one. Maybe that car one are my favorite ones so far. This is the here's another open air one. Ah, it's music. These look like speakers. They are speakers, aren't they? Got a computer that can go boom. Neighbors too loud. This PC case is likely one. Dope though. I think this is pretty nice. This is a server rack. Yeah, it's just a server rack at Computex. Look at all those GPUs that we don't have, but they have. Well, maybe. Well, it's probably not practical to make them look cool, but still. This is what a server rack looks like. This one looks like a, well, what the cooler cases look like back in the day, doesn't it? Although this is a newer case, I guess. Well, it looks cool, I think. Is this even... Yeah, it is Computex? Yeah. This one is by Deep Cool, I think. Yeah, it says Deep Cool. But, yeah, the problem with designs like this is that it cuts airflow. Well, that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not liking glass panels on the front here anymore either. But other than that, this is a cool case. Then there's this one. Speaking of glass panels, it's got a glass panel here, here, and apparently one on the back too. Yeah. The airflow is coming out from here, maybe the bottom too. Definitely the back. But yeah. Built with so much glass scare me. Excuse me. You break it, you're screwed. Especially this one that looks like it's all one piece. Well, maybe not one piece. This might be 3 pieces. But still. Yeah, that's a lot of glass. Here's another water one. But, this doesn't look like a traditional computer. Almost looks like they're boiling. Wow, it's like you were there. Kind of, I guess. Oh yeah, we're having fun looking at all these cool computer stuff. Hello, Bladge, I hope I pronounced your name right. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I wasn't able to find any more images of these, but there's anime girls on these. Looks cool. Can't see this one all the way either. That's right. Weeb cases. They're the cool cases as well. This looks like... Is this Hello Kitty stuff? I don't know. Never really got into Hello Kitty personally. It probably is because you can see that one. This one is a Sakura looking computer. It looks nice. And we got 2 more left. What's this? This post seems to be from... Is this a VTuber? Maybe. But anyway, this seems to be from Colorful. Look at that one. Guy. Looks like a Game Boy on it. If that screen is working, that's pretty cool. There's pizza, chat. I'm hungry, damn. Hi, Luigi. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. We're just finishing up looking at cases, but, we'll take a look at the cases I like again, because I think you guys gotta see them. This one's really nice, though. I like this one. Imagine if these buttons work. I like how, is that the store and select? They look like USB ports. Yeah, this looks amazing. I gotta show you the other cases that we looked at. Is that it? There's motherboards here. Look at those. I haven't tried, I haven't tried colorful stuff, but I don't know if they're good. Look at that. Look at all those PCIe ports. That's a lot of them. Oh, jeez. I was almost about to burp, but it didn't come out. And then there's this one. Yeah, we've seen these. We'll look at these again. Yeah, 7 slots is a lot. Yeah, we've seen all these. This one is pretty neat, I guess. And, yeah, that's pretty much all the cases. We'll look at the cool ones again. I still really like this one. Where she built this one with the GPU I wanted. Can you, are those 3D printed or something? I like to have something like that. Thanks for coming to the stream. I hope, you have a good rest of your day. But yeah, this one is really nice. It's definitely sea-themed. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. I hope you also have a good rest of your day. But yeah. I just really wish I had that GPU, man. But yeah, this one looks really nice. I really like this one. It's amazing. It still seems to be my favorite one. Yeah, that one looks really cool. This one looks amazing. Poseidon PC Cage dope. It looks amazing. Like every water VTuber would go for it if they could. Praying no one pours water on them. If it's a non-conductive liquid, it might be okay. I still really like this one. I think it looks amazing. Way past cool. And of course, obviously having a fish tank inside of it, or well covered. We saw some fish tank cases with some water in them. Is this a Gundam one? No, not this one. Not this one. That's something else. This one. This one looks amazing. I mean, the other one looked amazing too, but it's not as cool as this one. I really like this one. I wish we could see more of it, like the sides and the back though. You can see the motherboard and GPU here. Optimus Price. But yeah, this Gundam one is nice. The tank one is obviously well armored. It's amazing. These are really amazing ones. And I really like this one. I just wish I could see more of it. Because this looks like it would be amazing. A Hatsune Miku colored car computer. I hope with these stupid prices the PC can look like that. I think unfortunately a lot of these are mod PCs. So I don't think you'll be able to find them in the market. But yeah. They're still really nice. And the Wukong one is really nice too. This one, I really like that one. I mean, these are nice too, but... And the Monster Hunter one is really amazing. We'll play this one again. The music. But yeah, this one is amazing. The sword is a graphics card. That's pretty dope. I think that's way past cool. Of course, these are nice. Imagine how much struggle you would have to pass through for cleaning it. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass cleaning all of them. This one is really nice. This one is nice too. But it really, we saw a lot of height cases, didn't we? This one is nice. This one is nice too. I really like this one. I think it's pretty neat. The, straw house. Computer in there. I think it's pretty nice. And this one is pretty nice too. Though, not as cool as the other ones we've seen. I like to do a mini PC with this guy's an old toaster. You could probably do it. I wouldn't be surprised if someone made one like that already. But who knows? This one's pretty nice too. Even without the anime girl, this is pretty nice. But the anime girl's nice. Yay! And of course, there is the Suisei one. But yeah, you see these cases a lot. The height Y70. And the ones with the screen too. I almost say that this case is overused. But they look nice, so... Yeah, apparently they're popular, but they're expensive. Especially the ones with the screen, so... Yeah. There's a few HoloLive ones, too. We just happened to see this one. I'm not even sure if this is Computex. But yeah. So... Yeah, they're expensive. Yeah, I really like this one. I like the tank. I like a lot of these. But I really like this tank. It's amazing. Yep. That's pretty much all I had to show. What are your favorite ones from what we've seen? I think, I really like this one. And I like a lot of these. I think they're nice. If I could build this one, I would. But yeah. Other than that, there's nothing else to talk about. We went over the, GPU stuff. And all that stuff. Don't forget to like the video if you like any of these. And subscribe. 100% would love to build a tank PC, same. So, Computex happens once a year. And so is CES. So we have at least 2 streams like this one every year. CES is in January and Computex is usually in May. So, yeah. I gotta switch back to the other screen now. But yeah, really, really nice computers. As for the graphics cards, I hope that, I'm sorry, let me move this here so it's out of the way. Okay. Those 8GB versions of the 9060 XT and the 5060 Ti. Yeah, I don't think they're worth it. As for, the 16GB ones, I think the 5060 Ti 16GB is... Was it $430 bucks? I think it was something like that. I'd love to build a VTuber PC with me and all my friends on it. That would be amazing. The 9060 XT was... They say it was $350 bucks. So there's actually a bit of competition there. So that GPU might actually be good. But we gotta see its performance. So yeah. I'm hoping to post a video on Wednesday. The next tech video. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And, that's pretty much all I gotta say. If I don't, post a video on Wednesday, I goofed somewhere and I'm fixing it. But I'm pretty sure I'll have it up Wednesday. I just need to do another quality check run. You are very welcome. Probably gonna end now. So yeah, if you happen to like the stream, don't forget to hit the like button and sub if you're new. And don't forget to share. There's a lot of cool computers that we watched, that we seen. def wanna show you those around. They're way past cool. You are very welcome. So yeah, video Wednesday and probably Wednesday and yep, I'm out. Bye everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a good rest of your week. Bye everyone. I don't know. I'll probably stream Saturday, but yeah. Bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.